Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. The Lord gave me this word and He spoke of, um, Elmo's will. Yeah. I know it's a kind of weird thing to like, what? I haven't been watching that cartoon, you guys. The Lord just gave me Elmo's world. And when He gave me Elmo's world, when He said Elmo's world, He used Elmo's world to show me how Elmo drew his world, right? He drew his will with his crayons. Wherever, I'm not talking about anything, he drew his will. He decided how would my will be? How would I paint this picture? He decided and he said, you have the power to decide how will your will be. Will you allow your will to be whether it is a sad will or whether it is a depressed will? You have the power is in your hands. The crayon is in your hands. How do you paint your will to be is based on how you view things. How you paint your will to be is based on your decision. You can. Some of you all the Lord have given you. The Lord have given you word. The Lord have given you certain things. He have shown certain things to you to keep your will peaceful. He has given you certain things to know how to do certain things or whatever it is to keep it peaceful, to keep it happy. You have the crayon in your hand, meaning you have the authority in your hand whether or not to affect the way how your picture come out. Saints of the Most High God. Just like in Elmo's will, Elmo paint the picture of how his world will be. How do you view your world? You have the abilities, you have the crayon is in your hand. How would you paint your picture? Listen, no one can affect you unless you choose them, unless you allow them to affect your world and start to paint your picture as a sad or as a depressing one or whatever it is. You have the power is in your hand. How do you view your world? Person's life can happen. Life can happen to anyone to try to make you sad. You can choose not to allow that to make you sad. Life can happen to everyone to try to make you angry. You have the power in your hand to allow certain things to affect you like that. The crayon is in your hand. How do you paint that picture? It's in your hand. The colors is in your hand. How do you paint that picture? The Lord, he told me about colors and stuff like that. I said, Lord, why did the rainbows have different colors? And he always revealed to me, right? He said Joseph garment had different colors because colors signify certain things to Abba. The rainbow had different colors or wherever it is, and all these kind of things. He said colors represent different personalities, right? You have different, I mean, but like split personality and all these set of foolishness. Eh? but it get me wrong, like different personalities, though. I mean, like all of these kind of, yeah, don't get there. You have different meaning. You ever hear the song I See Your True Colors? You have you have a rainbow of you have bright and bubbly and beautiful colors and beautiful personality. You have the crayons in your hand, how you choose to let a life affect you. Ain't no one could come and take your crayons and paint and this how your world's supposed to be. You have it in your hand unless you give them the power to paint that bad picture to make your will. You have to give them the power. It's Elmo's will. Some of y'all have the crayons like Elmo. You paint your picture. You don't have to allow others. You see, the thing is, when others try stuff, they try to take your crayons. When they try things, they throw things to make you sad. They try to take your crayons and paint whatever picture they want. They try to paint. Listen, you have the power to paint whatever picture. They could paint a picture and say, okay, this is how your world is. You can allow them to take your crayons and paint how your world's supposed to be, or you can allow everything that they send your way not to affect you negatively, not to make or break your day. Just like Elmo's will, you have the power in your hand. The crayon is in your hand. The colors is in your hand. Colors is in your. You can either brighten up your world, or you can either use those bright colors and color and brighten up your world, or you can allow others to make you to control your hands and make you create a depressed world. The power is in your hand. No one can affect your will unless you choose to. The way how you view things, no one they could come and try because individuals will try. But unless you say, okay, I'm gonna accept this, and this is how my situation is gonna be. Unless you accept it, they could only try, they could only come and bring it towards you and say, okay, this is what I want, this is where you should paint. They could try to control the crayon that is in your hand, but it's unless you give them that power. The crayon is in your hand. You paint your own picture. They could send a picture away, but you paint your picture as to how your world's supposed to be. I hope you pick bright colors. Stay blessed, strong. Bye, guys.